Listen. If you are an American who believes there is a God, then you probably believe that America is still the greatest nation on earth. Hopefully, you also recognize that we need a moral, spiritual revival before a political revolution can be planted in fertile soil. It just makes sense. Are you with me? Please subscribe to Daily Tea at www.dailytea.us/subscribe. Islamic invasion of the United States and Europe. Daily Jot by Bill Wilson. The 20-some wars in the Middle East have done something that the Ottoman Empire, the last Islamic caliphate, was unable to do: invade Europe and the United States without firing a shot. Hundreds of thousands of Islamists are entering Europe and the United States as war refugees, a resettlement directed by the pro-Islamic United Nations. This invasion by Islam contains peaceful families that want to get out of war-torn areas as well as militant terrorists embedded in the population and disguised as refugees. Neither European nor the United States officials can separate the two. But one thing for certain, these are not folks who are going to embrace the United States or European culture and assimilate. They are death cult colonists. Jeremiah 51:14 speaks of the Lord's judgment of Babylon for its enthusiastic destruction of his people, saying, "Surely I will fill thee with men, as with locusts, and they shall raise a battle cry against thee." The United States and Europe are not Babylon, but both match some of the descriptors written by Jeremiah of sinning against the Lord, the habitation of justice. Both the United States and Europe have advocated in the strongest terms the division of the land of Israel and have accepted the lies of Islam, those who wish to not only occupy the land of Israel, but to destroy the Jewish people. There are consequences to the actions of leaders, and Europe and the United States have been cause to the current invasion. The West is being resettled. Where Islam goes, crime, violence and destruction follow like that of the locust. WorldNet Daily reports that Austrians are arming themselves at record rates to defend themselves from anticipated attacks by Muslim invaders, but obtaining a firearm and ammunition in Germany, Britain, Denmark, and the Netherlands is practically impossible for the average citizen. And self-defense is not even a valid reason to purchase a gun in these countries. The New York Times reports that Australia's former Prime Minister Tony Abbott warned in London that the continent risked fundamentally weakening itself through misguided altruism as large numbers of asylum seekers arrive, and that these countries are now in peril. The legal immigrants who built America came to the United States for opportunity and freedom. They assimilated as Americans, the ideal of what being American means. They adopted our language, our work ethic, our customs, our spirit of exceptionalism, our laws, and our dreams of making the world a better place. The vast majority of those coming in today have no intention of becoming American. They have come to colonize and impose. This represents a quandary for the Church. Exodus 22:21 says, "You shall neither vex a stranger, nor oppress him." Also, Numbers 15:16 says, "One law and one ordinance shall be for you and the stranger that sojourns with you." These immigrants, legal or illegal, are here. We need to deal with it. There are laws that need to be followed and the gospel needs to be shared. With the peril there is opportunity. Have a blessed and powerful day. Bill Wilson. www.dailyjot.com